Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you for being here. I'm here 365 days of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. Just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. We have epic troll slayers who keep us safe. And we have got a fantastic community because of your kindness to each other, your kindness to me. Thank you. Thank you. And if you're watching this on replay, hello, you can go down the description box. All the questions are listed there, and I timestamp them as I go. All the live streams are timestamped. So, yeah. Anyway, so let's do the thing, because going through this mucky energy with politicians is so much better when we can do it together. So anyway, all right. Let me just move this down just a touch, and then I can scroll this up and I can see the questions. All right, and hello. Julie M says, Boo Boo Kitty appearance today. I need cat energy. He is sleeping right there. And if you're wondering why there are two cups on the chair, it's a long story. They won't be staying there. It's not important, but there's the kitty right there. And he's been very precious today. Oh, yes, Ricky. And the star of the show, inspiration behind the Robert Palmer classic song, Addicted to Love. Might as well face it, you're addicted to love. Wow. Okay. Let's do some political readings. Okay. Let's see. So, I was saying that Trump thinks he can swan into the Carroll trial, but it's not going to make any difference. Well, it turns out it really didn't make any difference because he's not going to bother. All right, so at 2:20, 2 minutes, 20 seconds in, let's do the thing. Trump was apparently talked out of testifying in the Carroll trial. My gosh, considering how glorious, how well the deposition went, who would have thought? As the deadline to file for an extension came and went. Closing arguments are this morning, and Carroll's lawyer claimed Trump did an excellent job in his deposition, being, quote, a witness against himself, unquote. This is true. Will the jury take long to deliberate? How's this going to go? And I'm using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot today. Bless that poor woman. Oh, Cat Shepherd says, I posit Boobs and Kitty inspired Knights in White Satin. All right. 5 of Cups. Sadness. Real sadness. I am not picking up that this jury is going to be like, oh, she's making it up. Also, my understanding is she's asking for $1. She wants to do this because it's right. She's not asking for $1 bazillion. She's not. All right. I think she should, and she should get every penny. But all right, 4 of Wands, 10 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, Tower, 2 of Swords. You're toast. You scum of the earth. You are toast. This is his base of power. You can do whatever you want. They let you do it. This is the happy family that she did not have. Because he's rich, because a lot of assault victims blame themselves. This is the Tower, and this is the legal decision. You scumbag. That's what I'm getting. I mean, I'm just, it's possible that they'll come back and say he's not guilty, but I'm just not seeing it. It just doesn't feel like it. Thank you, Kate Rubio. Likes the colors today. I put effort into this. Thank you. Yes, okay, she's asking for $1 whole. Yeah, I believe so. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but that's my understanding. She's just asking for $1. All the evidence is there. Yes, Marie Sutton. At this point, I just want 45 to disappear. Poof, be gone. Three of Pentacles, Justice, Two of Wands. He'll spin it. He'll spin it. He'll lie. That's the plan. This is communication. But at the end of the day, you've got justice right in the middle. In these 3 and 5 card spreads, it's often the middle card is the strongest card in the deck. You're in the spread. Justice. You're toast. Donald Jerk Genius Trump. You are the scum of the earth. Anyway, moving on. Exactly, Ricky. $1 and the title of yes. All right, at 6:45, Cindy had a question. Let's see here. At 6:45, this is carried over from yesterday. Will Ivanka turn over the missing emails and texts that the New York AG is asking for? Does anybody know if there's been any movement on that? Ivanka, rules don't apply to me. Princess Breathy. She's supposed to. This isn't for funsies, but rules don't apply to her. Of course not. The princess? No. Six of Wands, the card of victory. A little bit smug. Yes, she's on her high horse. Man, I do not like this person. Queen of Swords, Six of Cups, Emperor in the middle. Six of Swords, High Priestess. She better turn him over, or she's going to be in a world of, she tries to keep this stuff secret, she's going to be in legal jeopardy. Now, she's being asked for this stuff, but she's been the gentle little fluffy, breathy princess of Trump. And rules don't apply to him, and they certainly don't apply to her. So she better turn it over, or she's going to be in serious legal jeopardy right there. CC Ryder says, last I read, not only Ivanka missing emails from 2014 to 2017, but also Eric Jr. and Trump, who still need to turn over documents. I'm shocked. Where's the stuff? Bring the things. The physical things. I mean, email's not physical, but it's a communication. It's a thing that's being asked for. The King of Swords, Lover's card, Eight of Wands. They're going to play games. She has a different lawyer from the rest of her family, but I don't know that any of these. This is where rich people get treated differently, and they hire lawyers who are willing to attack every last little tiny thing, even just beyond the point of it being ridiculous. Drag it out, drag your feet. Because 2017 is when she was working in the White House, wasn't she? If it's past January 20th, 21st. Yeah. She's going to drag her feet and all this kind of stuff. And it's like they're trying to still hide the burden. Nice try. They're going to get themselves into trouble, but it's going to take time. Cindy, I agree. What a way to live. Always looking over your shoulder. The only reason I want to be looking over my shoulder is because he's right there. Wait, he's a good boy. Or Alfie comes in. By the way, I saw a map. Someone had created a map of the most popular names of cats in the U.S. by state. It was a map. It was all. Oh, thank you, Lindy. I'll see if I can get to it. It's not pay to play around here though. So, and I've got my questions for today, but I'll see if I can get to it. Thank you. Anyway, it was a state, all the states. The most common cat name in the U.S. right now. Do you know? And do you have any idea what it is? I did not know this. Should I wait? I'll do a reading and then I'll tell you in case you don't know. All right, but let's look over. Let's go to 12 minutes in. Federal prosecutors. 12 minutes in. Okay, federal prosecutors are seeking to lock up the Oath Creepers founder, Stuart Rhodes. Oh, yeah. Brazil says BBZK. Renier says Bailey. Azalea says, I'm going with Loki. All right. Federal prosecutors are seeking to lock up Oath Creepers founder Stuart Rhodes for a minimum of 25 years. Will they be successful? Hello, Marie Wells. Oh, Stuart. You're kind of one pin short of a strike in every way. Page of Sword. Oh yeah, the bully picking up the weapon. Ooh. Ricky's guessing Garfield. Page of Cups. Devil. Yeah. 3 of Pentacles. Hermit. 6 of Pentacles. Hermit, you'd be on your own. This is looking for charity. Charity, Hermit. Because of the heinous thing you did, this is the plan. You were key to the planning. So you get major arcana isolation and charity. Doesn't look good. Lois says, my cat is Rosie. Your cats are Rosie and Buddy. Oh. Allison Jacobs suggests meow. Sherry says we named our cat Minute. Linda Johnson says, I'm guessing Luna. Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner. The most popular cat name in the United States is Luna. But in Illinois, because I'm in Chicago, In Illinois, the number one name for cats, Alfie. Oh, all right. Oath creepers. Again, charity. That would be things not going terribly well for you. Oh, look, it's a thief guard. Stuart Rhodes. Oh, yes, thief, steal a victory. Attempt to steal a victory. Denise says, Alfie, what is it all about? Oh, Brave Sir Alfred of Pumpkin is my orange cat. So that it was Alfie, which is what I call him. I call him Alfie or Pumpkin, or if he's yelling a lot and I really need to get his attention, I'll call him Alfred. Yeah. I've never even thought to call a cat Luna, but then again, I've only had male cats. So, and I didn't name these two. The extended names I gave them, but when they were put in front of me, they were Alfie and Bailey. So anyway, Stewie, stealing a victory out in the cold. Oh, you poor dear. Maybe you shouldn't have tried to overthrow the election and the democracy in our country, you jerk. So he was key. So he is going to suffer. I don't know if he's going to get the full 25 years, but it's going to hurt. Isolation, needing charity, 10 legal swords in the metaphorical back. Yeah, it's not going to go well for him because he was one of the leaders. Now, hi DOJ. Could we do this idea? If you're a leader, you get the long sentence. Could we do this with the people in Congress who were a part of this? Okay, thanks. And by the way, who took out the warning buzzer, the emergency? Anyway. All right. Jenny Straunch says, my best friend's cat was named for the god of sleep. No, Morpheus is the god of dreams. I should know that because he lived in the underworld with Hades and my nose is itching. I forgot to take my antihistamine. That's why. Okay. Panic buttons. Thank you, Spirit Watcher Suzanne. So, Linda Johnson has a kitty named Luna. All right. Good luck. You're gonna need it. It's from your look. Oh no, it's the repercussions of your own actions. Shocking. All right, 1830. This blows my mind, but do not worry. Do not fret. This is a no fret zone because we're going to get through this. By the way, I meant to say it up front, but I did want to say Aiden from Aiden Reads Tarot, he put out a video last night. The Texas mass shooting took place at a mall. The shirt he was wearing, that's where he bought it. Very close to him. And at one point, he recorded at 2:30 in the morning, and at one point he was in tears. And I just ripped my heart out and stomped on it. Please, Republican, please stop voting to let people die. Please. Okay, thanks. Okay. At 1930, Trump is trying to nail down as many delegates at the state level as he can going into the primaries. Will he be successful? Hypnos. Thank you, Eileen, God of Sleep. Yes, Hypnos. Yeah, Renee says, oh my gosh, that video of Aiden's made me cry. Me too. Oh yeah. Valerie Sargent says, poor, lovely Aiden, he's so sweet. I agree. Sherry says, me too. Yep. Okay. All right, Trumpet. So, trying to nail down as many delegates at the state level as you can, huh? Let's hope they're not female and you don't mean that in a different way. Trump's trying, entertainment only YouTube. Trump's trying to nail down as many delegates at the state level as he can going into the primaries. Ouch. Ooh. 10 of Swords. Wow, Trump, that's going to hurt. Not as much as you, how many women you've hurt. Not hurt like that, but it'll sting a little. Allegedly. Queen of Cups. Moon. King of Cups. 4 of Swords. 3 of Wands. First of all, this is just the absolute chaos. And this is, I mean, obviously we're looking at primaries. So these are people who are going to vote Republican, but there are people who are sick of the extremism, sick of rights being taken away. It's just bad. And they're sick to death of it. But as far as Trump goes, this is Swords that can be voting, and this is quiet as a tomb. And this is Trump hoping his ship comes in, and he's just watching. And where is everybody? Not that there's anybody on the right now who is all fantastic or going to do all that well. It's just in general, there's let's just say when it comes to the Republican Party right now, because of their attacks on human rights and human life, adults living randomly dying, yeah, and women's rights and LGBTQ plus and Tennessee, I'm reading on here shortly. Yeah, Tennessee has lost their mind. It's getting old. Let us say that the bloom is off the rose. 3 more on Trump. Alan says, I'm from Sydney, Australia. Oh, wow. How is tomorrow? Assuming you're still there. Oh, man. Bribery of some nature, schmoozing. 10 of Pentacles, World card, 3 of Swords. Oh, this is not going to... Okay, this is the second set of cards I've pulled. And again, I had electorally quiet as a tomb, and this is straight through the heart. Ending. And a lot of it has to do with women. He thought he had everything all wrapped up, but women. And, ooh, that's going to hurt. I hope so. All right, let's move on to the other icky. The other muck. Ludo smell bad. Vicky K was asking, does Speaker McCarthy have a plan B for the budget? He knows the cuts he submitted will go nowhere. Does he have a next move in mind? Sherry, talking about Trump, Sharon Rice says good. Marie Wells says fitting. Ricky, I don't know. I'm sorry. All right, does Speaker McCarthy have a plan B for the budget? This is if you want that kind of extremism in your budget, then you've got to convince people that they should vote for you, because there was a budget. It was passed. Now it's just paying your bills. That you don't go to the, just, no. Okay. Very well says, does he have a plan A? McCarthy. I swear, one of these days, I'm gonna reach for McCarthy's energy, and I'm gonna fall asleep right here on camera. Mr. Mediocre jar of mayonnaise. Mediocre mayonnaise. Proof that we truly live in a sexist, racist country, or at least a country that has far too strong veins of racism and sexism in it. Because if we didn't, there's no way that man would be where he is. Oh my gosh. Talk about failing upward. So what's the grand plan? Other than, at the moment, it seems like you're actually making your own people between the more moderates and the extremists. It seems like he's not making anybody happy. Oh, look, a bully, a pipsqueak, a page. So out of his depth. And Ann Menzies says McCarthy is a bowl of cold day old oatmeal. Yeah. Kathy Jalal, mayonnaise death card. Oh yeah, and in the Housewives Tarot. Yeah. Okay. Well, there we've got the Wheel of Fortune. It feels like this is a process that's going. It's big, it's important, and it feels like he's just running. He's like a yap dog running around it, trying to get attention. 9 of Wands, 9 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and Hierophant. Big money for the government. The far right's going to be angry at him that he didn't, try to burn the country down financially. But right here, if McCarthy does not raise the debt ceiling, Wall Street and the Republican donors are going to, I believe there's a rather gross English expression, which I will share with you because it just came to mind. They will wear his guts for garters, I think is the expression. And this is money for the government, for the institution. So he's a yap dog and he's pathetic. Anyway, all right. Yeah, Azalea, Wall Street would, yeah, hang McCarthy up by his heels, metaphorically. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Maggie, who had a question? Oh, here we go. You ready for this one? Because I love books so much. Love books so much. This one just. All right, 2845. Maggie, who was asking. So, the brilliant Tennessee Assembly wants to sue publishers, book publishers, okay, if they send what Tennessee Assembly members deem to be pornographic books to Tennessee. Okay, one, that goes against all the free speech that our country is founded on. 2, are you all men? If you've never read a romance novel. 3, grow up. 4, this is completely unworkable. What are you going to stop? How are you going to stop deliveries from Amazon? How are you going to stop Kindle downloads? How are you? And what exactly is one person's pornographic is another person's Tuesday. I'm afraid to say. Okay, Tennessee. Yeah, and Menzies saying, well, that means all our history books will be banned. Evelyn Hartman says, petty, petty, petty. Yes. Kevin Brazil says, snowflake party. Velda Ray says, I can't believe all the book banning energy. So he says, these are idiots living in the dark ages. Hey, Dave. Dave's back. Holly and France says it's not the publishers who send the books to individuals. That's true. It's the distributors. When it comes to when you're buying books, the bulk of the money, when you buy a book, the most money, a physical book, the most money doesn't go to the publisher, certainly not the author or the store owner, it goes to the distributors. They get the biggest cut to move stuff around. Insult to injury, you idiots. This is stupid. Three of swords, six of wands. Oh yes, the far right. Victory. Meanwhile, an actual knight of cups, a queen of cups, and a two of wands. This is not going to work for you. You can try, but no, this is First Amendment. This is no. It's unworkable. No. And there are going to be all kind of federal laws that are going to say, nope. You can't ban a whole ill-defined type of communication. No, not when it's about stuff that's legal. And heck, there are lots of books full of things that are illegal. People, vigilantes, and good stuff. People become pirates. Yeah, just going to run into problems. And this is to some extent, this is a dog whistle. Only it's not even a dog whistle. It's just a whistle. It doesn't need to be high enough for only dogs to be able to hear it. No, it's just a whistle. Okay. 33 minutes in, Jesty was asking any movement on student loan relief. Yeah, Froxy Roxy, have they not heard of romance novels? Yeah. All right, any movement on student loan relief? Please help some people. Be quite a boost to the economy. World. It feels like once we get, unfortunately, a number of years from now, I think young people, the way it's been done won't be done that way anymore. I think young people will not be burdened in the same way. Three of swords, seven of swords, two of swords. So this is legislation. Right now, it's really hurting people, and this is just I've got a thief card in the center, which is this guy walking away with the levers of power that could do something about this. And then this is a decision, but this is more of a decision like when Biden did what he could with an executive order. Please vote for Democrats. I know, kind of preaching to the choir around here, but please vote for Democrats. We actually fix the economy. I wish I had better news. Please let me be wrong. Things will get better, but I'm afraid not soon. I wish. A lot of people are hurting so badly. Okay. All right, we'll go on to Glenn's question at 3515. Please read on Disney's legal maneuvers against DeSatan and his bag of fascists in Florida. The mouse is mighty with deep pockets and excellent lawyers. Who's the leader of the club? But it's gonna be Disney. They can outlast DeSantis. TikTok DeSantis. They have more money than you. They have better lawyers than you, and they're not going to get timed out of office. So he's going to try to persecute them, but at the end of the day, I wonder how much damage he's going to do to Florida, the Florida coffers, with all of his legal stuff against Disney. I mean, I realize we're talking about, it could be district attorneys trying to bring charges, but really a lot of this is just suing Disney. And all of those lawyers need to get paid, and a lot of other work isn't being done. And if he just keeps pounding on this feels like he's, and it may be something else, but it feels like he's hurting the state budget, because he won't let go. I'm not sure this man has a redeeming quality. Well, I guess he's not, apparently, based on the ads, he's not great at raising his kids, but at least he's raising them. Beyond that, I'm really having trouble finding a redeeming quality in this person. Yeah. All right. Interesting. 38 minutes in. A leaked video has surfaced from 2018 of Matt Gaetz. I'm so glad I haven't read on him in a while. Ugh. Of Matt Gaetz helping Ron DeSantis with debate prep. Okay, well, they're both Florida political people. Okay. In it, DeSantis is showing frustration with how to frame answers in a way that won't tick off Trump voters. Really? In the time that's elapsed since, has he managed to do so? Will he be prepared for the primary debates, I think is the main thing. So, DeSantis, how are you going to do in the primary debates? Joyce Matthews says, did anyone see the video Midas Touch put out with Gaetz trying to help DeSantis with debate? Joyce, that's what I'm talking about. DeSantis, will you be prepared? How are you going to do in the primary debates? Oh, DeSantis. Kelly B says Matt Gaetz also has bully and abuser red flags all over his chart. It's been a while since I looked at it. Oh, far-right victory. Oh, yeah. The way that this party has gone off the deep end, the primary debates are going to be nuts. It's going to be horrifying. It's going to be like, oh, really? Knight of Swords. Aggressive law enforcement. King of Swords. Partnership. Two of Cups, Hermit, and Emperor. See this right in the center? This is a lot of people, especially young people, but it's a lot of people who are sick to death of all this extremism and this racist patriarchy, and they're going to leave the would-be emperors alone. So what this looks like is that these primary debates are going to alienate voters. But go ahead, please say all the quiet parts out loud, all the things you've lied about in the past or lied by omission. So people would think, oh, they won't really take away a woman's right to choose. Oh, they won't really take away these rights and that rights and ban books and Joyce Matthews, you read my mind. Hilda Flores says Gen Z. Yes. All right. It's going to be a mess. Now here's a question at 4130. Does anyone know, is Gaetz helping DeSantis, or is he on or off Team Trump? I thought he was more DeSantis. Oh, Pretty in Blue says Matt was in a Nirvana t-shirt. Kurt probably rolling his eyes at him. Can you imagine? Gaetz. Whose side are you on? Now, on the one hand, you'd think, well, you could Google this. On the other hand, I don't trust any of these people. Oh, Azalea! I'm dead. R.I.P. me. Azalea says, because Matt's all about that teen spirit. Azalea wins the internet today. Absolutely, hands down. That was a mic drop. That clunk you heard, that was Azalea dropping the mic. I applaud you. That was awesome. All right, Gaetz. Well, we know that Gaetz is, my cards got flipped around. We know that Gaetz's first priority is Gaetz. First and last. I mean, at least Lindsey Graham will really throw himself into being the alpha male's ride or die bestie. But not Gaetz. Gaetz cares about Gaetz. That was so good. Okay, 5 of Cups. 7 of Cups. 5 of Wands, 7 of Wands, Hierophant. He just wants to kick down Democratic stuff, but he's not too successful at it. He lies about what the Democrats believe and are doing. Surprise! This is getting caught up in the far right, the stirring of the pot for his own advancement. He's more comfortable letting his fascist flag fly. Yeah. To stay in the institution. Gaetz cares about Gaetz. That's it. He says, I call him Gaetz of hell. Valerie Sargent says, I call him Baby Gaetz. Yes, I say that is a tongue twister. Ay. Okay. Now, PBS. PBS is standing up and taking a stand. 45-45. A new documentary will soon be airing on PBS called Clarence and Ginni Thomas, Politics, Power, and the Supreme Court. Apparently, it delves into how Ginni Thomas's spiritual crusade, quote unquote, has influenced Clarence's politics. Get down with your bad self, PBS. Will we learn anything new? Will it be shocking? Clarence and Ginni Thomas, Politics, Power, and the Supreme Court. Ace of Cups. This documentary is brought to you by people like you. Thank you. Nine of Cups. Magician. Ace of Swords. Ooh, they're going to have their T's crossed and their I's dotted. Eight of Swords. And the Sun. Okay, I don't think it's going to set the world on fire, but it's going to be very truthful. And it is going to expose, I mean, this feels like someone who you would physically restrain because they are a danger to themselves and others. They are, you need to, and she hasn't been fully restrained. It's just things people don't talk about. They kind of keep it protected, like, and then this is the extremists. This bringing this to light of the levels of, she was part of a cult. We know that. PBS is there. They're taking a stand. Good for them. So I'm not getting it setting the world on fire, but they're not ducking. They're not ducking it. Valderace's PBS shines the sunlight on C. Thomas. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Good for you. Feels like quality programming. It honestly does. And it's nice to read on something that just feels very well put together. Anything created. It's rather restful. Okay. Follow-up question. 4930. Seeing as how PBS is normally not partisan, or tries not to be, I think, will this hurt the network? People on the right be yelling, they get federal funding. Yeah, they talk about both sides, best of my knowledge. And if they've got the evidence, and what right-wing extremists are really they're really spending their time watching documentaries on PBS and political documentaries on PBS of all things. Eight of Pentacles, King of Cups, and it's Eight of Swords again, King of Wands, and High Priestess. It'll spill some ink in right-wing journalism, as 'twere. It helps people want Biden to do something about the Supreme Court. It definitely brings this whole mess about Ginni to light. Right-wing. It's a nice distraction from the things that the far right is actually trying to hide. I don't think, it's a year from now, I don't think we're going to be talking about this. I mean, a year from now, we're going to be talking about that PBS. That PBS, that PBS documentary. Thief card. Oh, lovely. Good to know. 2 trees. It's the back of the card. Knight of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, Justice. No, we're going to be talking about other stuff. Oh, yeah. We're going to be talking about things having moved on, but we're still sitting pretty. So this is kind of closing in. But yeah, this is not going to just blow the case wide open. Yeah. All right. Ken Lloyd had a question about the default, or potential default, 5215. So Ken Lloyd was asking, should the Republicans succeed in forcing America into default, who will the American people blame? Who will the American people blame? Politicians. I still think that people, the far right donors, the Republican donors and Wall Street, yeah, they'll be burning McCarthy's image, and they're going to be burning him in effigy in the middle of the stock market floor and the New York Stock Exchange floor. Hierophant, the institution, King of Wands, 3 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 5 of Cups. I'm not getting it happening. I'm just not. I mean, this is far right, rah. We're gonna do the thing. You get some attention. See, I heard he was trying to do something. That's all he wants. People, low information voters who vote Republican going, yeah. Hierophant, that's him. Looking for, this is, waiting for his ship to come in. He's trying to get attention. He's trying to boost his profile. But this would be theft, to not pay your bills. And this is trying to kick down all of these democratic ideas of what should be funded and not. But it goes from major arcana, institution, government, to a king, okay, to a 3 of Wands, a 7 of Swords, a 5 of Cups. It just peters out. It's just, he can't kick it all over in the Thief card, and it just goes, the energy just goes, I don't know how descriptive that was, but that's what it feels like. That's it. And you know what? That was 13 questions. I am so grateful for you. So I've read all your questions for today, and I will be back here tomorrow. I'm here 365 days of the year. Seriously. Some people say they're on every day, but they're not. But I actually am, and have been for years, plural. So, all right. Thank you. And it is 1:16 p.m. here. Oh, maladaptive daydream, applause. Oh, it's it. It is 1:16 p.m. here in Chicago. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I will be back here tomorrow at 3 o'clock. I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel. You're always welcome. And still hoping someday to get to 1,000 subscribers. Someday. So I can monetize that thing. At least, you know, I don't know what I could pay with that little amount of money, but something. Anyway, yeah, but you're not alone. We are in this together, and there are good days ahead. There are, all right. And who knows? Maybe this afternoon we'll hear good news that the scumbag will finally be recognized as more the scumbag he actually is. That would be good. That would be good. But we'll find out. We'll talk about it tomorrow. All right. So take care. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you right back here tomorrow.